Alright, welcome back everybody. I hope you've seen a few of my other videos and found them helpful. By now we've put up a few on some weight loss tips and drinks. We've put up some Irish recipes with St. Patrick's Day coming up, and I think we're going to join back into that routine either later on today or maybe tomorrow. I'll do some Irish baking. We did some product review videos, which I hope you found helpful, and you're going to take some advice and take your tips on those, because those corn chicken nuggets, the meatless corn, if you haven't seen that one yet, watch it. Those are to die for. So what we're going to be doing today is a vegan snack bars. So these are going to be very healthy for you. They're just going to be convenient. They're like I'm going to cut them into whatever size bars you want. You can cut them into squares, bars, but they're going to be great for just picking up and going on, picking up on the go, or if you just want to grab a snack, or if you're just running out the door. But they're very healthy and they're very tasty. So the first thing we're going to start off with is a cup of coconut flour. I like Anthony's. As you can see, Anthony's. I even have some thing of cinnamon over here, which I don't even need for now. I'll use that later and some other stuff that I do, but this brand, Anthony's, is by far my favorite. I have Anthony's tapioca flour, I have Anthony's shredded coconut, I have their almond flour, I have a little jar of turmeric, but I always, instead of buying when it's done, I refill it. I buy like 2-pound bags of organic turmeric from Anthony's. This company, Anthony's, is very good. They are a very good brand, and I strongly endorse them and recommend them. So what we're going to do is start off with about a cup of coconut flour. Oh, it already smells good just from the coconut flour alone. Alright, then we're going to use some coconut oil. I like to keep mine in the pantry, that way it stays nice and liquefied and you're not having to break off any chunks, or I don't like dealing with it when it's in its congealed state. To me, far more convenient and easier if you just keep it in the pantry, and it's always nice and ready to go. So just going to get a nice healthy half a cup of that. And Viva, this brand I buy is, I get this on Amazon. This stuff is great. It's extra virgin, refined. This stuff is pure and it's very good. So next what we're going to do is put in a couple of tablespoons of some maple syrup. There's one. Alright, two healthy sized ones I always like. Okay, and now, let's see, what is this one here? Alright, so now we're going to give this a nice little mix shake up so it's all combined. Shouldn't take too much or too long. It's going to be kind of like a paste almost like. Comes together quite easily. In fact, it looks like it's already come together, and there you go. Now, take a 9x9 pan. You could use non-spray stuff. I don't have any preference. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's not preference for mine. I do use it, but for today, we're just going to use some parchment paper. It's easier to lift the bars out, actually. So what we'll do is these across nice and evenly across the bottom of a 9x9 inch pan. Okay. You know what? Since these are going to be devoured by me and me only, I'm just using my hands, give them a nice little, there we go. You want to get all the corners. Yeah, now it's coming along nicely. Pat down nice and evenly, right into the corners. Along the edge there. Along the edge here. And a nice little even pat down. You can feel the coconut oil when you're doing it this way. So now this. Alright. Alright, so there, that's all done. So now that we have that at the bottom of the 9x9 inch pan, what we are going to do next is we are going to bake that off for about 15 minutes at about 325. And while that's doing its thing in the oven, there is one thing we could be doing. And then we'll take a little bit of a break since this next part's not going to take 15 minutes. So let's dry off our mixing spoon. So I'm going to take... So now while we wait for that, we are going to take... Here they are. Got where I put them. We're going to take 2 tablespoons of flaxseed. There's 1, 2. Now this is used in vegan dishes in replacement of usually egg. So you take 2. It's actually called like an egg replacement or a flaxseed egg or something I've heard it called. You take 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, and to that you're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tablespoons of water. Okay, just scrape that down all off the walls, get it all incorporated into the water. Now, that's just going to sit there, and that takes about 15 minutes to do its thing as well, so that'll do that while that does that in the oven, and we'll see you in a little while when we take those out of the oven and we move on to the next step of these. So we're back. It's been about 15 minutes, so let's take this out of the oven. Ooh. Look at that nice golden brown you want to see. Oh, that smells so good. I mean, it's just coconut oil and maple syrup and coconut flour, but if you like coconut, this absolutely smells fantastic already. So we're just going to put that down where I won't break it or drop it for the time being. Now, the next thing we're going to do is taking a clean bowl. Alright, now we're going to mix the next set of ingredients together. So, we're going to take a cup of nuts. Where did I leave the nuts? There we go. Okay. So we're going to take a cup of nuts, and this is just a winter's edition by Planters mix. I don't know, I also have one of these Margaritaville Paradise Pina Coladas. It's just nut and fruit. So, you know, you could put in whichever you want for a little bit of flavor. You know, I'm just gonna finish them out. So I'm gonna have to. I'll add a few of these anyway. Then just to make it an even cup. This is can't hurt. Hands are still wet. Okay. So, there we go. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to throw a little bit more in. Can't hurt. Right? It's just some fruits and some nuts. You get a lot of protein out of nuts, so nothing wrong with that. Okay, so the next thing that's going to go in, we're going to put in is 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Ah, good, I didn't put it away. We're going to put in our 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Okay, and we're going to put in another tablespoon of maple syrup. Put this way just to get this out of the way. Alright, so we'll put some maple syrup in. Alright, there we go. And that. Put this to the side, get that out of the way. Now, just a half cup, we're going to put in half a cup. Still a little wet. I don't want to get any wetness inside our bag of sugar. And like I said before, Anthony's Organics is the best brand. So here we have Anthony's Organic Coconut Sugar. They're all all their Anthony products are gluten-free, they're all organic, and they're all vegan. So I'll leave some links away to find this stuff because it truly is the best stuff out there. So let's see. Wow, love the smell of coconut sugar. So put in a cup of our coconut sugar. Okay, and then the last thing we need to do is, I'm going to put in a little pinch of kosher salt. Not a lot, just a pinch or so. Now, this is where we are going to take our spoon again. We got all this incorporated, all this mixed up. And at this time now is when you're going to add in the flax eggs that we had made earlier, or the flax mixture, if you will. Okay. So now flaxseed meal is just a healthy alternative to many things. I use a lot of flaxseed oil when doing different types of baking. There we go. This is coming together. Very lovely. Okay, so now this is probably still hot, so put my glove back on for this next part. We're going to take the mixture we just made, right? And we are going to spoon it on top of the crust we made before. all this out. You want to use all this stuff. Now, use this gently so you don't crush the crust we made. Just gently give this, still a little hot, give this a nice little, there we go. There we go. Now it's spreading nicely. And you want to try and hit every spot. Cover the entire thing if you can. You should have plenty here to do it with. Okay, so this is what we're left with, what it's going to be looking like. Now, if you'd like, which I sometimes do, I take my unsweetened, gluten-free, vegan, Anthony's of course, shredded coconut. And just because I use coconut sugar, coconut flour, and I love the taste of coconut, you could just give a nice little sprinkle on top. You don't have to. Just a little extra touch I like. Now, we're going to take this and we're going to put this back into the oven for about another 20 minutes. So that's in the oven for 20 minutes. I'll do a little bit of cleaning up here, straightening up, and I'll see you back soon. Alright, so 20 minutes has passed. Let's take these things out of the oven. Oh, wow, they smell good. Oh, and look at that. They smell fantastic. They have caramelized the syrup. Oh my God, I can't even tell you how great these smell right now. So, those we just let cool now. Hopefully they'll lift nice and easily out with the parchment paper. Then, like I said, you can cut them into whatever size squares. You can just go the long way and then once across and kind of make bars out of them. You could do, cut them up in any way you want, but they're going to be very healthy and they're just great to grab on the go. Grab one in the morning as you're running out the door to either work or school, or throw one in a Ziploc bag. That's what I sometimes do. And I just always keep one with me in a Ziploc bag at work. You never know when you might get hungry or, But, yeah, they're absolutely amazing. And that's it for these. So these are vegan, I guess you'd call them just kind of like bars. They have some nuts and maybe a little bit of dry fruit that I mixed in, but they're completely vegan and they are going to be amazing. I've made these a number of times. I also do vegan granola bars, which I could do a video about. So many. But if you have any tips, suggestions, comments, please feel free. Comment below if there's anything you'd like to see, or if there's any specific flavor you have that you might want made into like a vegan, or it doesn't even have to be vegan. I do bake regular non-vegan as well. As you've seen in some of my other videos, I've done some insanely unhealthy things for St. Patrick's Day coming up. But yeah, if there's anything in particular you want to see, if you have like a favorite pastry, favorite dessert, favorite, vegan treat, it could just be healthy. It doesn't have to be vegan. What's your thing? Like, what are you looking for? If there's anything in particular you'd like to see, I'd be more than happy to make it for you, show you step by step how to do it. I'll post the recipes like I always do down below, and I'll leave the links to some of these Anthony organic products because they are fantastic. And that's about it for now. So if you do see this video, I would absolutely love it if you could subscribe to it. give it a like. That's the ultimate goal of everybody here who makes videos. But man, is it hot in this kitchen now. So yeah, that's about it for now. So like, comment if there's anything you want to say. Subscribe, that way you know when I'm going to make some more of these amazing videos. And like I said before, if you know somebody that might want to try these, bring some to them to try, but then just tell them, like, look, check out this video, let them watch it for themselves, let them like it. They may want to see something different too, and then they can comment on it and be like, hey, I liked it, maybe you can make this, or whatever. So let's spread the word around, and talk to you all soon.